Hey, what is up guys, Merkinman4 here, back with another video, and today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Recently, me, Prince Bosco, and drwhoboy have been playing on this really neat server called Blackdawn Valley Survival, and originally we went in search of a server like this because way back, near the beginning of us playing Minecraft, we had found this server called Epicraft, and we were playing on it for a couple of months. It was a great survival server. The community there was really nice, and it was great fun, but unfortunately it got shut down. And recently, about a week ago, Bosco said to me, hey, let's find another server like it, and we'll do a survival on it. And so we did. We found this one. It's a really great server, lots of fun, and it does have some plugins to it. But what I love about these plugins is that they add to the survival experience of Minecraft instead of, making it not feel like Minecraft. And it is a proper survival server. A lot of survival servers, you have to get a plot or something, or everything is griefed. But this one, there's not any of that. I haven't really seen any griefing at all. And you don't have to get your plot, you just go into the wild and you can build wherever you like, just like regular Minecraft, and it's great. So this here is our base, and what's pretty cool actually is we found this hole. We were just exploring, Bosco and I, and we always planned to have some sort of underground base, but we just stumbled across this. We're in the middle of an ocean, and so let's just see if I can get up here. The only problem with this system is that you gotta aim it properly, but I do kind of like it, having the piston launch you up onto the ladder. So we're actually in the middle of the ocean, we were boating along, and then we just found this hole that led down into an open area that somebody had obviously mined out, and so basically Bosco accidentally fell down the hole. There weren't any ladders or anything, and landed in this little pool of water that was, you could tell it was man-made. It was just one singular block, and he's like, this is a great place for our base, and we added in all this decoration. Obviously this is my part here, this is Bosco's part, and later drwhoboy joined us a few days later, and this is his area. But anyways, the main reason I wanted to make this video was I've always wanted to do some sort of survival that I added a whole bunch of redstone elements into my house, my base, and most of my survival worlds I've never actually done that, but then in this one I decided, why not? Let's see what we can do. And I took it as a personal challenge because this area is so small. We only had this small little area to work with, and we could have expanded it more, but we decided we didn't really need to do that because later on, much later on, when we've gathered enough resources and such, in the old server that I talked about earlier, we actually had built our very own kingdom, and so our goal is to eventually rebuild that kingdom in this server, and we actually want to document that on YouTube as well, because that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, this is our temporary base. We only have these small little strips as our areas, but as you can see, we're able to squeeze in everything that we need here. But anyways, onto the redstone. So I've got a few different redstone things going on. First off, I've got these shutters that are going along this entire area here, and so if we just flip this shutter control here, all of them at the same time open, and they close. And so of course the main challenge was trying to get all the redstone to squeeze into this one area, because to prevent griefing, you can claim an area that will be protected from anybody changing any blocks unless you have been trusted to the claim. And so I had to squeeze all this redstone into this area here, which was part of the claimed area. And so this is it. It's a pretty simple system. You've just got redstone underneath each of these blocks here, and attached to each of these blocks is another redstone torch, which is keeping the iron trapdoors active, and when the redstone gets turned on, the signal comes down here and activates them all at once. Next up here, this is my automatic smelting system, and I can't actually take any credit for it. I looked it up on YouTube because I was trying to figure out a way that I could get a proper item elevator that was compact And so all credit goes to a YouTuber called Drake, and so I'll put the link to the video I found in the description. You can go check it out yourself. But this is basically that same system, so that when I drop an item into this hopper here from above, it'll take it into the furnace, it'll automatically smelt it, and then this redstone system here means it automatically gets shot up through all these droppers into a chest up top, which is pretty cool and very convenient. Next up is something that is very, very simple. It's a garbage incinerator, and you just flip the lever, it opens up, and the lava comes in. And fire tick is thankfully off in the claimed areas, so I don't have to worry about this wooden floor burning up. Now originally, I was going to do something a bit simpler with the piston over here, and it would open up to a hole with lava inside of it. However, because that was outside of the claimed area, the piston could not move a block in or out of the claimed area, and as such, every time I tried to use it, an explosion occurred and the piston got destroyed. And so I actually had the same problem with this system down here. This is our farm, and as you can see, it's fairly small, but it has pretty much everything that you'd want from a farm. And so I've just got a single button set up here, and when I was trying to figure out a system to make it work, I went through so many different designs. I started out really, really complicated. For whatever reason, my mind automatically goes to a more complicated area first. It featured so many pistons, which was just impractical, and the redstone was all over the place. And of course, I wanted to keep all the redstone hidden as well. But then I figured out I could just use dispensers for most of this stuff. And I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, and I had way more dispensers than this, and it was just super overcomplicated, and I'm not going to go into details of all that. But then I figured out this design, which only used 3 dispensers, and then pistons underneath the pumpkins, melons, and sugarcane. And so basically, oh yeah, and also these cocoa beans. So when I press this button, everything here will be harvested. I'm pretty proud of the system. It does use a fair amount of redstone, but it's pretty compact. It's in a fairly small area for everything that it's got to farm, so I'm pretty happy with that. So one press of the button, and there we go. Everything gets farmed. We've got a signal that is sent, obviously, from behind the button, and it goes off in the 2 different directions. This way, it'll hit this dispenser along the way, and then it'll also travel here and activate these pistons to go up in one signal. Now with the dispensers, because it has to shoot the water out and suck it back in, I had to make a system that would loop around and actually activate it a second time, but I had to figure out how to do that with only the dispensers and not the pistons. And so, of course, the pistons are just behind this here. The redstone comes back over here and does the same system with these dispensers as well as it did this one. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this system. Anyhow, that's that. This is my first time in absolutely ages doing any sort of redstone video, and I would really like to do some more potentially in the future. It's just most of the time I don't really have that many ideas for redstone stuff. But if you would like to see some more redstone systems in the future, possibly ones that you could apply in survival like these ones, I would be happy to try to figure out how to make that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys later.